Good morning, friends. It's Ms. Jones. I am taking a little video today to talk about wind, wings, and waves. So it's cool. We often talk about how plants are able to travel from one place to another. So you're probably wondering why I'm shooting video that looks at a big hibiscus bush. So this hibiscus is actually a couple bushes. This is a bunch of bushes that border between my neighbor and my house. I actually have hibiscus bushes all up and down my property. But you might, if you look really carefully, you're gonna see something that doesn't look the same, something that doesn't match. Sorry, there's a lot of cars driving by. See right here? This plant right here doesn't look like the rest of them. So in and amongst all these hibiscus plants, there's a plant in here that doesn't match. A couple of years ago, we realized that we suddenly had a noni growing in our hibiscus. Isn't that crazy? And noni is actually kind of a coveted plant. People drink tea made out of it. It was known as a famine food by some people because it doesn't have a great taste, but you can actually buy it in some places made into tea. I've actually never had it before, but you can see it's a pretty big plant in the middle of this, and we didn't plant it, and my neighbors didn't plant it. So how do you think it got here? Now, if you look up above, I don't see any sitting up here, but I have a big power line that stretches right above my bushes. So I want you to think about maybe some reasons or ways rather that this might have gotten here. How do you think that this got here? Thinking about wind, wings, and waves. How do you think this plant got here? And getting back to this plant itself, this is a canoe plant. So the Hawaiians brought it here by canoe, which actually that's not how it got into my yard. But they would also use this plant for dyeing kapa, so it had a lot of uses. We don't use it at all in my household. It's kind of interesting. I don't want to chop it down, but we do cut it back when we cut this bush back. But and you can see we actually need to trim our hedges right now. But anyway, definitely not something that we planted. All right, see you later, navigators.